Good evening and welcome into another episode of Everyday Conversations. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy. I can't hear you.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the play.
Happy Wednesday, guys. Hump day,
In
as they
him.
call it.
In him. In him.
In here, got us a little cool weather today. Um, Feeling a little classic type weather got going on. So today we're gonna be talking about we're gonna have a just a laid back conversation. This was just something that I just thought of out the blue. We always see people talking about red flags on social media, so I thought that today would be a good day to just talk about red flags. So we're gonna call it Red Flag Wednesday. What are some red flags or pet peeves or whatever it is that you don't like about people or situations?
Man, we're gonna be talking all night then. We
All right.
doing that. For me, a red flag for me would be um I don't like when people throw rocks and hide their hands. You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
I don't like that, right? So I was speaking about a matter and I went to a colleague today at work, right? You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So Um, and as men, you know what I'm saying, and as adults, you should be able to go to people and have those conversations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm having a conversation with the guy, you know what I'm saying, and I respect this man, you know what I'm saying, but kind of find out, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never, what I went to the man about, the man was like, yeah, bro, they said the same thing to me about you. I was like, wow, but once we hashed it out as men and talked about it, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, I realized so what me and him both agreed upon was the fact that, you know, I'm the type, if you say something about me, get what? I'm gonna come see you about it. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? To ask you,
As
hey,
you
well,
should.
what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? But um
Hang on, guys.
um my approach don't be how it should be. So basically for me, um, you gotta be tactful about a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
And because at the same time, I would meet people where they was at.
Mm-hmm.
So get what? If you was on that turn up, then get what? I'm on that turn up when I come see you.
That's
You know
me.
what I'm saying? Like they just,
Yeah.
I would meet people where they was at. But
Mm-hmm.
as you grow, you know what I'm saying, as you get older, you know what I'm saying, sometimes all that is not warranted or necessary. But and then too, my thing is how many times do I'm like this, like if you're gonna call me out on the red carpet, you know what I'm saying, and then I come defend myself against all type allegations, you know what I'm saying, and then
I don't know what's going on with the
what
service.
what what happens with them, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, what happens with them? So do they still get a pass to keep coming again? You know what I'm saying? So when do it be a stop for when somebody will say, well, hey, look, hey, you enough is enough. You keep bringing it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And every time we call them to the red carpet, you know what I'm saying? What you've been about ain't even true. You know what I'm saying?
People like to keep mess going and throw out all kind of crap and then just to see who gonna go back and say what or whatever. But yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely feel you on that.
So let me ask you this, right? So we talking about red flags, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So how could you? What I mean, cause sometimes I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna be honest with
Come
you.
on with it.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can see the red flag. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna call it out? You know what I'm saying?
It's up to the person. Sometimes people, to kind of diffuse a situation before it gets to a certain point, like people just don't discuss it. It just depending on the severity of it. So I think that that's one reason. But I guess it's up to the person. If you feel like it's something that you need to call somebody out on, then definitely do so. Don't just sit on it. So it just depends on the severity for me.
Next question, right?
Okay.
Red flags. You've been married a long time, Martina.
Yeah.
Been married a long time. So being in a marriage, right? Well, before you got to that point, and I'm gonna speak for the ones that are in relationships, even marriages, you know what I'm saying? So before you get to that stage in life of a marriage, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got red flags.
Oh yeah.
So
everybody.
and I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
Everybody.
To the ones that know me, I mean, shit, I'm gonna keep going to see how red my flag gonna get. I'm just saying, I'm just saying,
Kind of on
right?
it. No, I ain't gonna see
it. but
yeah.
when you see those red flags, right? Do you dismiss that red flag because you know that you can build with this person, or do you see a red flag and be like, no, I ain't finna tolerate that. I'm finna go and find my exit
now? For me, no. I test the water. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta show people grace. So you give them a chance to mess up, depending on what it is, before you say something or before you react. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, now I just saw you do this way the last time. Just gonna see if you're gonna do this, have this same pattern. You know what I'm saying? The next time that you do it. Now, if it's done again, then yeah, it's gonna be addressed. Like, I don't like the way that you did this. I don't like the way that you said that.
Right.
Just depends on, like I said again, the severity of the situation.
Oh, you call it grace, huh? I like that. You call it grace.
I'm learning grace.
Yeah, you learning grace.
I'm learning. I told you I want to grow.
Hey, dealing with your boy, you gotta be built for it tough around here.
Man, listen. We family, and I'm like,
hey, you gotta be built for it tough around here, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
You gotta be built for it.
Can't do nothing. Just shake your head. Like,
good though.
Why does it keep popping off like that?
I don't know. Is it?
It just keep hanging up.
I don't know.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm learning grace.
Okay. Okay.
I used to be you do it one time and then
you're out of there.
You out of there. But
you're out of there.
I'm one of those people that just have to be quiet for a minute and just kind of gather my thoughts. Because sometimes you can react off of emotions, and it might not be the emotions that you wanna show. Because sometimes stuff don't be that deep.
Right.
But because you acting off emotions, then you just gonna come with whatever. You just gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just learning to kind of step back and kind of reevaluate my thoughts.
Okay. That's
great.
what we. Yeah, that emotional intelligence is something that I think everybody should develop. A lot of people have it. Some people choose not to even care for it, right? So, I was dating a woman one time, right? And it was a lot of red flags. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was I was trying to make the situation be, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to make the situation be what I wanted it to be. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, you know, she wasn't a real big communicator. She didn't know how to express herself. And,
Yeah.
you know, for me, I felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
felt some type of way because at the end of the day, um, you know, I know how to express myself very well. And as an adult, if we trying to have something together, I ain't even gonna say build because I don't realize, you know what I'm saying? Um, you can't build with everybody. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? You can't build with everybody. As
Definitely.
bad as you know what I'm saying, like certain people gonna be placed in your path along your journey, but you can't build with everybody because
That's true.
everybody ain't as they say, everybody can't go with you where you going. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the one
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
That's
So at the end of the day, for me, some red flags I tolerated because, and I think most people do when they realize, hey, I really want to be with this person, or you know, and then I ain't gonna say desperate, but when you get to the point of, like, man, hey, I ain't getting no younger, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like, hey, you know, so, you know, I ain't nothing really out here, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah, you will find yourself accepting things, right? And
Right.
then, but then, like you say, if that person or yourself don't have emotional intelligence, you know, when a argument come up, you get to saying nasty things to
Right.
one another. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, shit, me, shit, I should have talked to your cousin because you ain't hit no net, you know,
And
you
that's
know,
when the
so
emotions then got tied up into it, and you definitely
right,
don't want to go in it, head first in a
yeah,
situation like that, and because it won't end well. It'll
yeah,
just
but
those
I,
toxic situations.
I agree, but at the same time, a lot of those red flags kind of pop their head up, like
Oh yeah,
my boy Big Boogie say, pop out like raccoon head. You feel me?
yeah. You can
It
look at
popped
somebody
up,
from
but
from afar and be like, mm,
I don't
like,
know now. Hold
yeah,
on,
well,
I
I can,
disagree now. I
I
disagree.
can,
Some people have a good, strong sense of discernment. You feel me? But
I have a
sometimes,
very like,
and you know, sometimes judging that book by the cover, you'll be
uh-huh.
like, oh well, wait a minute now. You be like, hey,
It's the
like
it's the energy.
they.
It's the energy that
Okay,
somebody can you can
okay.
almost feel like how a person really is, and it's like I was somewhere, I was somewhere around a group of people, and everybody was kind of mingling or whatever,
Hmm.
and this one person just was kind of, sometimes people can be so loud and want to be seen and stuff like that. It was just so obvious.
Right.
The energy on that person was just like, ugh, it was just like cringy, because like, why you doing all that? Like,
Right.
what's your purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in here chill, and here you are rah all through the room or whatever. And it was just like the energy was just really off. So
Sometimes I see people when they get to hollering about, oh well, yeah, you know, they the life of the party. No, they just being loud and obnoxious.
just loud.
They want all the attention on
I
them.
don't like
You know what I'm
loud. I
saying?
don't I don't like loud.
They want all the attention on them. You know.
Yeah, I don't like loud. And I like to have fun, and even with me going places, I probably won't say too much because that's just me. But at the same
Hmm.
time, that don't mean I'm not having a good time. But I just don't like to be loud and sing, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
So Sherilyn said, how much grace is too much grace?
Oh
That's
wow.
Sherilyn Lee over there. What's up, Cheryl?
Big Shell, what's up, partner?
Cake lady, what's up? I can't wait to eat
Yeah.
my cakes, my cupcake Saturday.
See what I'm talking about? See,
Sorry. Okay.
you see what
Back
I'm
to it.
saying?
All right.
Boy, I tell you.
I'm back.
And mom, anyway, I ain't gonna go
Happy
there.
about my treats. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. How
How
much
much is
grace?
how much
Too much
grace
grace.
is too much grace?
Well, It's marriage on that, right? It's hard to put a marriage on that due to the fact that um you know everybody have a breaking point. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes. Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their breaking point. You know what I'm saying? So if you are exhibiting, you know what I'm saying, that grace, and then now I'm gonna say this, and this go for my males and my females. If you exhibiting that grace and that person, you know what I'm saying, see that you giving them that grace and they still continue to do it, find you an exit plan.
Go ahead.
Cause
Go ahead.
now, get what? As they say, shit, they playing in your face.
They gonna only do what you allow.
And I said, and come on now, you know I say it
They
all
gonna,
the time.
yeah.
I said
And
when I
that's
would
a known
move
fact, though. That's a known fact.
when I would move like that, I was moving like that because they allowed me to move like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing now, and we talking about somebody that ain't that just on some BS. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We ain't talking about nobody that got long hours at work. You know what I'm saying? They busy. We talking about somebody that just really straight up on some BS. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You keep
Just
talking
really
to them
not
about
growing, just really not maturing. Yeah. Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
right. So for me, I had a conversation with somebody and they was telling me that they was in a relationship with this person for about 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was just like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh yeah, we ain't even spent not one weekend together. And so then they kept on talking about, yeah, you know, the holidays finna come up and I wanna be with somebody that wanna spend time with me on the holidays with their family. Like I want them to be with me with my family on. But she got mad with me because I said, well, you talking about doing some shit just to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I said, you
Red
talking about
flag.
doing right. You talking about doing some things for some likes and just to impress your girlfriends
You
or to
see it
just
every
put it
day
on
on social media.
look
Yeah.
or just to put it on the book. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But then I
Yes.
said at the end of the day though, I said, but get what? I said, nah, I don't know how you gonna feel. Eh, Um, I said, you gotta get your shit together. I
Mm-hmm.
said, and the way you talk about this dude, shit, he gotta get his shit together too.
Mm-hmm.
I said, so, but you want him to, you know what I'm saying? And I said, now guess what? I said, now what was so serious about this guy? And this to my girl Shell, you know what I'm saying? What is it about that person that makes you stay in it to exhibit grace after grace? You get what I'm saying? What
That sounds
makes
good.
what is it about that person that makes you extend that grace? You know what I'm saying? Time
Sometimes
after time.
I think sometimes you can kind of see the potential in somebody. As long as you can see that they train. But like you said, if they just continue doing the same thing the same way, then yeah, it's definitely time to go ahead and
But guess what? Let me say
call
this,
it
right?
off.
And we both have seen it. Women have seen it, and men see it. Shit, I'm gonna do just enough
Yeah.
to keep you right here with me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Sometimes I'm gonna do just enough to keep you right here with me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And
that's what's allowed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know why this thing keep popping out like that.
and be okay with me. You know, I'm
Right.
gonna do just enough for you to be okay with me.
That's true. And it's not just in relationships, on your job,
Oh,
just anywhere there is people, pretty much, there's a red flag. Like it's no limit. It's no limit um to that. Um on your job you got people that want to get the brownie points or want to be looked at as, oh, you the one that's doing all the work, or um just want to be, like you said, like want to be seen, want to be heard, want to be noticed, like all the time. I just feel like certain things should kind of speak for itself, and you don't have to be so loud with it. You ain't
Right.
got to be so loud with it, because a lot of times you can be loud and wrong.
Exactly.
And I've
Exactly.
seen it time and time again. Like, just be loud and wrong, just be
Right.
wrong all the way around. Like, what?
Right. Right.
But you know,
And when it comes to the job, right? When it comes to that job, you know, sometimes you you have to measure those people by their work ethics and the goodness of their heart.
okay,
Because sometimes being on the job, you will have those people that gonna go hard in the paint because that's all they know. That's how they
okay,
built. That's how they built. You know what I'm saying? You will have those people that just I'm talking about they gonna see about everybody.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I must admit I'm one of them. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I'm gonna see about everybody, whether if that person like me or not. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, and by the way, it's Happy Bosses Day.
Yeah,
I
big
didn't
boss.
realize
What's
it
up?
until this evening. But to all the bosses out there, whether you're an entrepreneur or a boss on your job, Happy
Big
Bosses
fat.
Day to y'all, to us.
Man,
Um,
my
it
my
takes
my department, my department seen me that morning. Happy boss day. You ain't gonna buy us no lunch.
to you
Yeah, that's what they said to me. So I looked
because
at
they
my
they
watch.
know they know that they know
Hey,
what you do. Like you
hey,
just said,
but
if you look
hey,
out for
but
people,
look
then
though, it's boss day. You
they
feel me?
only
So
gonna do what you allow.
hey, look. So I looked at my watch, and I looked at them. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. There you go. There you go. Yeah, yeah. There I go. And there you need to be going. Go find you something to do.
You stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
You
But
stupid.
I and I second that. Happy Boss Day to everybody. Well, like you said, shoot, and to me, everybody a boss within their own right. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So,
there's some
you
people
know,
out here that's trying to trying to find a way.
right.
Man, it's not easy. It's a lot that has to take place. Just trying to build and trying to you still learning along the way. Like everybody ain't got it figured out.
They don't.
And that's the
They
that's
don't.
the part that people don't see behind the scenes. They only see what they see. But the behind the scenes part is
You
like,
got
yeah,
some. You got some that make it happen. Now
yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Um, to the ones that ain't got it figured out. If you ain't got it figured out, don't criticize somebody else. Don't look down your nose at somebody else now. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? I mean, because if you ain't got it figured out and you ain't got yours together, how you gonna try to talk about that person?
Well, that's how they do. They them be the ones that got so much to say, the ones that ain't really making no noise. They got a lot to say.
Right.
And that part comes with low self-esteem and confidence not being where it needs to be. So they feel like they can kind of badmouth other people to make themselves feel better. And those type of people, you just overlook them. You just overlook them. Because if you doing what you need to do and you on the right path, it's nothing nobody can say to make you feel no type of way. And that's just what it is. You walk around with your head held high and do what you need to do because people gonna talk regardless, whether you're doing good or bad. That's just what they do. They like to do stuff like that. They like mess. People like mess. So that's how I feel about that. Jennifer said a person will only do what you allow them to do. So yeah, that is true. People get away with a lot of things. People show a lot of grace. Some show a lot of grace to some that don't need to be shown a lot of grace. You know they ain't good for you. You know it's a red flag. You know that they have been nothing but a problem. You know that they have kept you at the bottom of the totem pole because you trying to hold on to them with the dead weight. Like, you gotta let go of that dead weight. If you wanna grow, and if you know this person, yeah, you can love a person, and it's hard when you love people to let them go. But when they are no good for you, you just gotta let them go. You just gotta let them go, because it's somebody out there that would be willing to be the things that you need in a person. But again, like Jennifer just said, a person only gonna do what you allow them to do. So if that's what you're doing, then that's basically what you're gonna continue to get. Not saying that we better than other people. We all got our own red flags, our own little taste of toxic in us or whatever. But for the most part, like, people just, they gonna only do what you allow. They will try to keep you down, keep their neck on, their knee on your neck, just to keep you down, because of the simple fact. Hang on, guys. We're gonna come right back. Can you hear me? I don't know what's wrong with it.
I can hear you now.
We don't have no control over this technology stuff. It's gonna do whatever it want to do. Regardless if we want to do right, it's gonna do what it want to do, and we don't have no control over that. So we apologize. But yeah, I mean, if you feel in your heart that they are not right for you, then it's definitely it's time to move on. Like, it's 2024. We not, like you said, we're not getting any younger to be keeping up with the same things that's hindering us. Then it's definitely time to explore. So,
Well, man,
red flag. A man that don't take care of his kids. Now, how somebody gonna have a child with a man that don't take care of his own his kids he already have? And you know this, and you go have a baby for him, just because you love a person. So what do you think you're gonna get? You think because you come into the relationship or whatever that is gonna change? These kids can be 10, 11 years old, ain't seen their daddy. Well, he say he love me though.
So let's talk about it. Now, you do got the ones out there, and guess what? You can't really say goddamn the red. Well, you can say it, because it's kind of a 50-50 type situation, right?
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, you got some dads out here.
And some mamas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Let's be clear.
I'm definitely gonna get.
I don't want nobody to think that I'm just always on the men, because no, I'm about what's right.
I'm gonna speak on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak on. I'm definitely gonna speak on it. You got some dads out here that can't see their kids because of the mama. You know what I'm saying?
What would be
But
they?
get what?
What would
She
be the
gonna
reason?
run around. Hold on, she gonna run around and tell everybody he don't do nothing for him. He don't do this. He don't do that. You feel me? But you ain't allowing that for it to happen. Cause get what? You so bitter and angry about the situation.
That
You
he's
get
with
what I'm
another.
saying?
He done moved on. Yeah, I've heard that.
That
Yeah.
part. Now
Yeah.
also right. Now, guess what? Now, she seen the red flag before she got pregnant with his ass. Cause he wasn't doing right by the children that he had when she, you see what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
She seen it, but get what? Hey, just cause her and the other baby mama and got into it, she gonna have a baby to try to, oh, I'm change him. He don't do all that.
Do that
For,
though.
you feel me? But guess what? You got some mamas out here. You know what I'm saying? That'll just truly be nasty to the baby dad, and be
Mhm.
nasty to him because he don't want you. He done moved on, like you say. Ain't that going on? You see what I'm saying? It's quite a few things that happen like that go on like that. You know?
Or that they don't like the mama, and they in the presence of the kids with the other mama, with the other baby mama, and you want to be mean to the to the people kids and stuff like that. Like it's just certain things that you just don't do as an adult.
Now
You don't mix.
I've been in a situation to where she was really dogging the baby dad out. Just dogging him out. So I ain't getting in there, you know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm listening, I hear and I'm looking, but at the same time you dogging this man out to the
Mm-hmm.
child. But when the child go over there with that baby daddy, that man don't exhibit none of that what you say that he is. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're certain, you know what I'm saying, like you wanna, you know, talk about the dad is in such a negative way. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Then the child start resenting the dad. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? That child is spending 98%, in most cases 99, in some cases 100% of the time with their mama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? A child gonna gravitate toward what they mama doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, but once that child starts spending time with they dad and not seeing the negative side that the mama putting in their head about them, then
Right.
that's when that child be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But I've
Yeah.
actually seen some women get on their children for even taking up for their dad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Okay.
Savannah. We can't even say Jay came over here and fixed the lights. For she run, don't talk about my dad. Don't say nothing about my. You feel me? Like,
Oh yeah.
but I'm
Girls
present.
definitely love their dads.
Right, right, right,
They
right,
do.
right.
And it's so crazy because in this day and time is when you having kids at their mom's house, and then maybe it's like spending the summer at their dad's house, or certain weekends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it confuses the child because here they are caught up in the mix of trying to love two people and not show favoritism. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes kids feel like they kind of caught in a wheel. Yeah, they done been at home with their mama, but they love their daddy. And
But
so,
guess what? But guess what though? How can you compete with you over here with your mama all the time? Then the first thing your mama tell him, don't tell your dad. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell your dad. Even in two-parent households, sometimes, hey, don't tell your dad. You see what I'm saying?
mhm.
See, men are fathers. You see what I'm saying? We don't know
Oh yeah, I got one of them kids at home.
not too much about my little cousin now.
Baby, she gonna ride or die for her dad, baby.
Oh, you better
Look,
know, and she
she
better
gonna
stand
ride or
on
die for
bed.
her dad. I
You
be
feel me?
like, okay, okay,
But
when you get through. But
right.
yeah,
So it's a thing of that, man, to where you know you have to, and guess what? As parents, we 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 throw up red flags too
oh yeah,
with our kids.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because for safety, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not just to do it, but it's as we say, I do it for your own good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
and then as you think about it, you know what I'm saying? When we were kids, you know, our parents didn't allow us to do certain things. They were throwing up red flags on us. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it just certain things just wasn't allowed.
The big family red flag for, I'm sure a lot of us can relate to. Whatever goes on in this house stays in this house. That's a big red flag. I'm sorry.
Well,
Because that
go ahead.
has caused a lot of trauma in families or in the upbringing of certain kids, especially if things have happened in their past and they've told someone about it, and first thing they say, whatever goes, you don't tell our business. Whatever goes on in this house stays in this house. That's why we got a lot of these crazies running around here.
Well, but here's the thing though. I agree and I disagree. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I agree and I disagree because okay, if they didn't cut this ward off, you better not go out there and tell nobody their ward off. You
Oh
get what
yeah.
I'm saying?
It's
You feel
yeah.
me? I counter. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same time, shit, hey, where us as parents at shit, we may know somebody goddamn that can help get their ward on as a kid.
Yeah.
Or we may know somebody, you know what I'm saying? But as a parent, you ain't finna
Anything might go.
as a parent, you ain't finna put your child in that type of situation or
Mm-hmm.
predicament. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
true.
you know, so that's why that gets said. And also sometimes shit depends on what it is, you know what I'm talking about. You better
I
not go
mean,
tell
it's gotta make sense.
you better not go tell Mr. Johnny was over here last.
No one, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Johnson have been over there. You know,
Cause
kids
shit,
can't hold
so
water sometimes too now.
I cause shit at the same
Look,
time. Hey, mama, what that man was that was over here the other night? He ain't
Mom,
here.
what that man name that was over here the other night? You be
You
like,
feel where that man at? Get your ass, get out of here.
I told your ass about talking to me.
Right. So I mean, I'm just saying, right? But
Yeah.
like I said, I kind of agree and I kind of disagree with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes you have to allow your kids to you know what I'm saying, within boundaries to
Yeah.
come to you and express themselves, you know what I'm saying,
Oh yeah.
without in fear of, you know, well, hey dad, I ain't like that you did this right here. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
This is, I don't know what's going on with these.
Boundaries because sometimes, man, I done seen some situations to where the mama and the daughter goddamn friends. They friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's no mom and daughter. You see what I'm saying? Like there's no boundaries. They friends.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Gotta
And
set them
they been
boundaries.
operating. Yeah, they been operating that way for so long, and then they be like, yeah, this is my daughter. Oh, mama, he cute. Oh, hey, I'm holler at you.
Yeah. You got to
I'm
set
holler at
boundaries.
you.
I mean, it's okay
Yeah.
to be the cool mom or cool dad or whatever, because you don't want to be that old stuck up type parent. Like that ain't cool. That ain't fun. You can't be around here being a fun snatcher with your kids. Definitely not in this time and day, because you got to get on a certain level with these kids now. But boundaries is important. Like when they call us bruh. I think a lot of us we don't like the word bruh, but we go along with it to a certain extent
To my
because
women,
bruh.
women don't like the word, bro.
Some of us don't. I mean, I done got to the point now that I say it because I'm like, this is
Cause it's
our
like,
bruh.
damn, bro, you tripping, bro.
Bruh.
You tripping, bro.
We like, ain't no
Right,
saying it. Like it's, but
right, right,
and
right.
not because you trying to um be your children's friends, but this is 2024. Sometimes you gotta move with the time. You know what I'm saying?
And guess what though?
I don't want to be no
It-
fun snatcher.
when you really have to look at it for real, some of the roles have been kind of reversed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because and I've said it before on a few episodes back, right? It's some women out here harder than some of these dudes I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I done been around some
On
women that
Facebook.
I done been around some women that I know they that. Like they straight
Mhm.
up that. Like, you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, you feel me?
Mhm.
But at the same time, they still want to be gently held. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Caressed, embraced. You see what I'm saying? You know, now
And let's normalize that. Let's normalize that.
that wanna
I said let's normalize that because I think that everybody got these. Well, not everybody, but some people have this guard up, and because they haven't been loved properly, and like we spoke about before, and this person is trying to embrace you and show you a different way. Let's normalize accepting that so that you can understand what it's all about.
yeah, cause I
And
think,
be out here still.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I think I done woke my Netflix and chill out. Mine don't even work no more. It's just, you know, my Netflix and chill just
You got to find you another streaming app.
yeah.
This thing just keep cutting off. So
So if I have
but yeah.
to, I got to go down here to the job, man. Down here, you know this, you know they done hit that line, so I got to.
Okay. Yeah, because definitely this I don't know what's going on today. I'm gonna check into it once we end it. But yeah, if you see a red flag, guys, and if it's worth giving it another chance or showing it grace or showing that person grace, then
I'm
do
being
so.
built for it tough, baby. You gotta
But if it's a pattern, go ahead and
find your
put your
exit.
walking shoes on, baby.
Find your exit. Find
Yeah.
your exit. But I
Find your
must say,
exit and
yeah, I must say, dealing with me, I'm gonna see how red my flag gonna get. You know what I'm talking about? Only the strong survive over this way. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
you are a handful.
Hey, God gave them two, so they better use both
All
of them
your
and hold
girl
on.
cousins, you are a handful for us. But can you hear me?
Hey,
You a handful.
yeah, I hear you. Hey, that's why
we
God
love
gave
you
them
the
two,
same,
so
though.
they can use both of them and hold on.
That's all we have for today, guys. I'm your host, Martina Kennedy.
I'm your boy, Mr. J in the place.
Take care.